Freedom. This is what Eren wanted his entire life and was willing to destroy the entire world to achieve it. I don't think any book or movie captures the concept of freedom as good as Attack on Titan. But what exactly is freedom? What does it mean? And why do I think achieving absolute freedom is dangerous and impossible?
Why isn't it possible?
It's just not.
Why not?
This is, of course, my personal opinion. Feel free to comment your own in the comment section. First of all, let me make it completely clear that we are not talking about free will here. Free will and freedom are kinda different. Free will is the freedom of choice. You can say that free will is the idea of controlling action. You can choose the kind of food you want to eat or the clothes you want to wear. And one may even argue that free will is a kind of freedom. Freedom is a broad concept, and there are different parts of freedom, like the freedom of speech and the freedom of thoughts. But there's one kind of freedom that Attack on Titan explores the most, and it's the most dangerous type of freedom, and it's the freedom of action. It is dangerous because you can't achieve the freedom of action without taking the freedom of other people. The Attack on Titan does a fantastic job explaining this concept. The kid Eren has the freedom of speech and the freedom of thought. He speaks his mind and his thoughts roam free. But he is not free to act. The world, or more specifically the human society, won't let him to do so. Eren finds out that in order to do what he wants, he needs power. Because every time, his freedom is taken away by things that are more powerful than Eren. He was kidnapped, forced into situations, and forced to react to decisions others made. And that was when he realized that the freedom of action is impossible unless you have the power to enforce your will. Keep in mind that Eren's original goal was very simple and completely innocent. He just wanted to explore the world beyond the walls. He wanted to see the huge body of water and the sea of sand. But soon he realized that in order to be free, he had no choice but to destroy the people who did everything they could to take away his freedom. Isn't it ironic? In order to gain freedom, you're forced to do things. Humans live in a society, and societies take away people's freedom in order to create a safe environment. Anything that puts the safety and function of the society in danger is punishable. And that is acceptable to a degree because humans are social creatures. We do need each other, like how I need you to subscribe to this channel. And in Eren's case, freedom is what he was looking for since he was a kid. And in order to achieve it, he was willing to do absolutely anything. At first, he saw Titans as the things standing between him and his freedom. But when he found out that his freedom was taken away by people, he knew what he had to do. What Eren did was bad, but if he had the freedom to explore the world as a kid, would he really activate the rumbling and kill 80% of the world's population? Believe it or not, humans are born free. For us, freedom is like breathing. It's necessary for our survival. What is the method that every single country uses to punish people? They take away your freedom and put you in a cell. Because freedom is so valuable for us that losing it is the worst punishment imaginable. Now imagine you had the power to take back your freedom. Wouldn't you do it? What Eren did was exercising his freedom. But absolute freedom is impossible.
Why isn't it possible?
Because in order to get it, you have to take away others' freedom. For years, Eren couldn't do what he wanted, and knowing that he only had a few years to live, he didn't care about the consequences. I'd said he even welcomed the consequences. It's painful and beautiful at the same time, and I thank Mr. Isayama for it. And with that out of the way, I see you guys next week.